Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen here in Vienna. So today I would like to talk about my new ebook, which I've been sharing lately, but you may, not have, been very interested in this post because, it's just another ebook. So why would it be helpful for you? And I also promoted it for recently bereaved people because everything in this ebook is a starting point for recently bereaved people, especially because everything in here is easy to digest. And that's the key. When we have recently lost somebody, our digestive system is not working well. And that's very, very often overlooked. And that can be the beginning of further problems down the line, health problems. And it is the beginning of a lot of grief symptoms because we do get nutrient deficiencies when we don't digest our food well. And nutrient deficiencies cause a lot of the so-called grief problems, grief symptoms, I mean. So just something to be aware of. But this ebook is not just for recently bereaved people. It's for anybody who wants to clear out their cupboards and start fresh with only helpful food. Something I did as soon as my husband was diagnosed with leukemia, I went home and I radically emptied all our store cupboards of processed foods. Anything that had additives, preservatives, sugar, gluten in it just ended up in the bin. So you don't have to be that radical, but processed food is something that doesn't agree with anybody, and not at all with bereaved people whose digestive strength is struggling already. Okay, so processed food, it's not natural food. It's food most of the time lacking in fiber. It's lacking in nutrients, and it's not something we need. We need nutrient-dense food, and we need to be able to digest it. So I said, this is also for people who want to start fresh and really look after their nutrition well. So here's, my recommendations of what to put in your store cupboards as essentials, like beans, lentils, quinoa, that sort of thing, and other things. And then it also gives you some recipes of what you can actually prepare with these store cupboards essentials, because there's no use having them in and not knowing what to do with them, right? And there's also like a list of herbs that I would recommend you have at home at any time. Where is it? This is the list of herbs, and it also contains a shopping list, an adaptable shopping list. Here it is, which you can print out. As it says, you can adapt it every week. Everything on this list is beneficial food for you to have at home. So this is just helping you to get started on your health journey wherever you are at the moment. And I hope it will inspire you to keep cooking or to start cooking again. And today I made a variation of one of the dal recipes in here, the cauliflower dal. And it's very easy to adapt it and to make a sweet potato and spinach dal. With the same instructions, just substituting the cauliflower dal for sweet potatoes and spinach. And you can also, like, instead of the red lentils, take yellow lentils or any other lentils, and you can also like swap out the herbs. So you would get a different dal every time you make it. So you don't have to strictly stick to this recipe. It's more like a meal idea, but if it helps you to stick to it, then just make it the way I described it. And then, as you get more familiar with the recipe, you can swap out ingredients and get a little bit more adventurous and creative. So this is it from me today. Just before I stop, I would like to share with you what my dal looks like. So I put it in this slow cooker, and that's it. All I need to do is switch it on, and in about an hour I will have a very lovely and nice sweet potato and spinach dal. So I hope I've inspired you again. If you haven't got a slow cooker yet, I would really heartily recommend getting one. It's been a time savior, a life savior. I wouldn't know what to be without my slow cooker, because the number of times I didn't feel like cooking, or I don't feel like cooking, and then I just like chuck something into the slow cooker, and then an hour later I've got something nourishing to eat. Has been just numerous times. So okay, that was it for me today, and I'll speak to you soon again. Bye bye.